This is Coyote News.
Hello, I'm Levi Goots. Tonight on Coyote Sports, we preview the Summit League Basketball Championships, and the track and field team had a successful end to their indoor season. But first, the headlines with Lauren Solik. Lauren?
USD senior softball player Shelby Keel has been named the Summit League Softball Player of the Week. This is Keel's first award of her career. The shortstop was 9 for 15 with 2 walks and 3 doubles last weekend at the Santa Clara tournament. Keel leads the Summit League with a .455 batting average. South Dakota sophomore Matt Mooney has been named the Summit League Men's Basketball Player of the Week. Mooney averaged 21.5 points and 6 rebounds in a pair of road wins last weekend. Mooney finished regular season play as the conference's 3rd leading scorer. And 3 USD volleyball players will be taking part in the 2017 U.S. Women's Volleyball National Team Open Tryouts this weekend. Junior setter Brittany Jessen, sophomore libero Lauren Madison, and freshman outside hitter Elizabeth Lotion will be competing for spots on the national team, the collegiate team, and the junior national team. And those are your headlines.
The Coyote men and women are gearing up for the Summit League basketball tournament this weekend. Coyote News' Michaela Feldman is live in the studio with more on the matchup. Michaela?
Back in November, both the men's and women's teams started their season. Fast forward almost 4 months, and they're both 3 games away from going dancing.
The Coyote men are the #1 seed going into the Summit League tournament. They'll be playing 8th-seeded Western Illinois Saturday night at 6. The Leathernecks are 5-11 in the Summit League, and USD finished the year 12-4. The Coyotes and Leathernecks have faced off twice this year. The Coyotes came out on top both times, winning 62-55 and again 92-81. This is the Coyotes' first Summit League regular season title, and they're on a 6-game winning streak. If the Coyote men advance, they'll play either 4th-seeded South Dakota State or 5th-seeded Denver in a semifinal game Monday. The championship is set for Tuesday night. The 4th-seeded USD women will take on 5th-seeded Omaha Sunday at noon. The Coyotes and the Mavericks have faced off twice this year. Both times the Coyotes outdid the Mavericks, winning 60-52 in the first game and 91-56 in the second. This will be the Mavericks' second Summit League tournament appearance. Should the Coyotes advance, they'll face the winner of 1st-seeded Western Illinois and 8th-seeded Denver in a semifinal game at noon on Monday. The championship game is set for Tuesday afternoon at 1.
USD students can bring their IDs to the Premier Center up to 1 hour before game time for free tickets. There will be a USD table in the lobby.
With the Summit League tournament coming up this weekend, people are already buying their tickets. Coyote News' Andy Hartman is live in the muck with Chris Kaufman to talk ticket sales. Andy?
Thanks, Levi. I'm joined today by Chris Kaufman, who's the Director of Ticket Sales and Operations. Thanks for joining us, Chris.
Thank you.
So how have the ticket sales for this Summit League tournament compared to last season's?
Previous seasons, in comparison, we're looking at more tickets for this tournament, for the 2017 tournament. The Sioux Falls Sports Authority and the Summit League are both expecting another record year for attendance this year at the Summit League tournament.
So for the season overall, when factoring in the success both teams have had and the new arena, how have the ticket sales this season compared to our last season overall?
Overall, there's more excitement, therefore it generates a lot more sales. People want to come watch the Coyotes play. And then, of course, there's the excitement on the student end, too. More students are coming to the games, too. So we expect more of the same for the Summit League tournament.
All right, great. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
The Summit League tournament begins this weekend. The men's first game is Saturday at 6, and the women's start on Sunday at noon. Live from the muck, I'm Andy Hartman.
Thanks, Andy. The track and field team brought home 6 Summit League event titles and 3 championship awards from the Summit League Championships in Brookings last weekend. The women's team placed 2nd and the men placed 3rd. Freshman Samara Spencer captured both the Summit League Field Championship MVP and the newcomer of the championship awards. Spencer won the high jump, placed 2nd in the 60 meters, and 2nd in the triple jump and 3rd place in the long jump. Senior Amber Eichhorn was named the Summit League Track Championship MVP. Freshman pole vaulter Chris Nilsson set a Summit League Championship meet record. Senior Danielle Waldner threw to a first-place finish in the women's shot put, while Amber Eichhorn placed 2nd in 3 different events. Samara Spencer captured the women's high jump title, and Emily Brigham took home the women's pole vault. Shanice Canigan sprinted to the first place finish in the women's 60-meter hurdles, while teammate Jay Cooper captured the men's title in the same event. Nilsson and Spencer will compete in the NCAA Indoor Championships in College Station, Texas, March 10th and 11th. The women's tennis team opened Summit League play with a win against Oral Roberts last weekend. The Coyotes took the match 4-3. USD captured the doubles by winning 2 of the 3 double matches. Sophomore Ellie Burns knocked off her opponent 6-1 and 6-2. The duel came down to the number 5 spot featuring Maria Pena. Pena won 2 of the 3 sets by a score of 6-4, which clinched the duel for the Coyotes. USD heads to Florida for a 4-match stretch starting on March 6th.